that Michigan State wasn't there tonight,
Sure.
like they were supposed to be. That was, going back to Friday, very dramatic game, and it just sat there stunned watching Middle Tennessee beat Michigan State the way they did. But it was Middle Tennessee ran out of gas. They played the game of their lives to beat Michigan State, and then went back to being Middle Tennessee tonight, and just didn't have any answers for Syracuse. And Syracuse did a great job on Dayton too Friday. Their defense played very well in these two games in St. Louis, and I think ACC teams see it more often, so they're probably a little better equipped to attack it because the familiarity. You get into these non-conference environments and teams that don't see you and don't have a lot of time to prepare for you. I think it's a little bit different when you're playing a team like Syracuse.
Okay, but why does that apply for the ACC but not, say, the Pac-12 that has one team standing, or the Big 12 that also got 7 of its 10 teams in?
Well, I'm just talking about in Syracuse's case in particular because of the style of defense they play, and with the athletes that they use to play it, they're harder to prepare for non-conference teams than they are for ACC teams, because ACC teams see Syracuse every year. So they have a better idea what's coming when they play them. But it's been a great tournament for the ACC. And they've had, I think, Syracuse beating Dayton is the only time that it was a lower-seeded team in the ACC that won. So they are playing to the level of their seed, and they're avoiding the upset, unlike some of the other leagues. The Pac-12 in particular now just has Oregon left, and they got a real battle tonight from St. Joe's. The Big 12. The Big 12 still has 2 or 3 left. Obviously, Kansas is still left, but Baylor went out early. West Virginia went out early. Baylor for the second year in a row going out early, and that was particularly surprising because Yale was playing shorthanded. They kicked their captain off their team the week before the NCAA tournament, and yet still out-rebounded Baylor, beat Baylor in that game. That to me is probably the second biggest surprising result of the tournament so far, besides Middle Tennessee beat Michigan State.
Jerry Palm from St. Louis covering the tournament, and we'll head to the Chicago Regional. Well, it doesn't have to head there. It's home for him. It's right. After Hours with Amy Lawrence here on CBS Sports Radio.